Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our 65th canoe is making its way toward the finish line. Appropriately, canoe number 65. Jeff Doss and Chris Eckert making their way toward the finish line. They are sponsored by Outdoor Equipment Company of Houghton Lake and Camping World of Houghton Lake. Jeff, 46 of Oxford, Michigan, is a teacher. Chris, 62 of Houghton Lake, is a finance manager. This will be Jeff's first ever finish. He's had 1 start and 0 finishes. So Jeff from Oxford will finish the race for the first time. For Chris, 7 previous finishes, his best 46. But today, they will be the 65th team to cross the finish line at the 78th annual Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Here they come.
I want to be there. What do you think?
Paddling hard toward home, make it special for Jeff, his first ever finish. Congratulations on that. Jeff from Oxford is a teacher. Chris from Houghton Lake, finance manager. Just his 8th finish. All Michigan and a Masters team. Today they are the 65th team to cross the finish line. Canoe number 65. Hey, congratulations, Jeff, on your first ever finish. Way to go. Congratulations to both of you. Right behind them, another all Michigan team. This is canoe number 103. We got some, I see some 103 shirts right in front of me here. That is Tyler McClanahan and Ryan Anderson. They are sponsored by 2 Minute Estate Planning and Morgan Robinson Realty and an all-Michigan team. Tyler, 30 from Grayling. Only 1 previous finish of 77. Both of them just 1 previous finish. Tyler's a bartender from Grayling. Ryan from Grayling is a PE teacher. But today, they are going to be the 66th team to cross the finish line. Here they come. Quite the rooting section right up here on the bridge for you guys. Second ever finish. Congratulations. And your best finish, 66th place. Tyler McClanahan, Ryan Anderson, congratulations, Team 103. And your 66th place finish of the 78th annual Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Our 67th team to finish all Michigan, women's and mentor. And local gals doing good. That's canoe number 34, Lauren Langley and Terry Montgomery, making their way toward the finish line. Sponsored by P&L Development and JDL Excavation and Services. Lauren, 24 from Oscoda, is an English teacher at Alvena High School. Terry, 56 from Mankato, is retired. This will be Lauren's first ever finish of the race. First start, first finish. For Terry, her best finish, 16. Our first ever finish. For Lauren Langley, 24 of Oscoda, Terry Montgomery, 56 of Mankato, making their way toward the finish line. All Michigan women's and mentor. team making it right. Ryan Klaus and Marley Watson of Oscoda. 120 Miracle Miles. They are going to finish. All Michigan Nixon rookie, their first ever start and finish. And they are doing it in the Children's Miracle Network. Sponsored by Cosby's Ace Hardware and Rogers Family Foods. Ryan, 35, is CFO of Cross Family Ace Hardware. Marley, 20, is a cosmetologist. Canoe to cross the finish line. Heading this way, it's the All-Michigan team, seniors and mixed. That is canoe number 38, Matthew Winkton and Bridget DeLeo. Matthew, 52 from Gaylord, is a Catholic priest. Bridget, 54 from Gaylord, is a nurse practitioner. 3 previous finishes, their best 70th. They're going to top that by 1. Matthew Winkton, Bridget DeLeo, making their way toward the finish line, both from Gaylord, and about to do better than they've ever done before. They're going to finish 69. Matthew, a Catholic priest, Bridget, a nurse practitioner. Today they're paddlers, and successful ones at that. They will be the 69th canoe to cross the finish line. Here they come, all Michigan. Yeah. On the land side is canoe number 40, Fred Mills and Brady Linneman. And on the outside, on the lake side, is canoe number 25, Case and Ross Kittle. Making their way toward the finish line. They are pretty close, neck and neck. Canoe number 40, Fred, 72 from Ross Common. Brady, 62 from Grayling. They are an all-Michigan and veterans team. And the other team, canoe number 25. Oh, another Illinois boy. Ross Kittle from Lake in the Hills, Illinois. And Case, 31 from Dexter. Making their way toward the finish line. Not sure how these are going to place. This is for 70th and 71st place. On the inside, canoe number 40, Fred Mills and Brady Linneman. And on the lake side, canoe number 25, Case and Ross Kittle. Man, it's a good day. Here they come. That is canoe number 25. On the inside, looks like they are going to finish 70th. And canoe number 40, Fred and Brady, 71st. Congratulations to them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our 72nd canoe is making its way toward the finish line. And it's another all-Michigan team. This is canoe number 101. Dan Harrison and Chris Kauflesh making their way toward the finish line. They are sponsored by Connected Souls and M&C's Dock Service. Dan Harrison, 29, is from Waterville. He is in accounting and finance. Chris Kauflesh, 42, from Mayo. Heavy equipment operator with the Michigan Army National Guard. Thank you for your service on that. Dan's had 2 finishes, his best 79. Chris has had 4 finishes and a best of 58. combined. They will be the 72nd team to cross the finish line. Dan Harrison, 29 from Waterville. Chris Kaufleich, 42 from Mayo. Ready to cross the finish line is our 72nd team in the 78th annual Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Here they come. Canoe number 101.
And Chris!
Dan and Chris, congratulations on your 72nd finish.
Good job!
78th Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. At first canoe, 73rd canoe to cross the finish line. A mentor canoe is canoe number 47. That is 47, Jeff DeFeo and Peyton Zigala. Jeff, 71 from Montgomery, Massachusetts, a home builder. Peyton, 30 from Grayling, is an Army Occupational Health and Safety Officer. And this will be Peyton's first ever finish. First start, first finish. I love that. Jeff has had 23 finishes, his best of 34th. But today they will be the 73rd canoe across the finish line with another mentor canoe. And Peyton's first ever start and first ever finish. Don't we love that? Congratulations to canoe number 47. Jeff and Peyton on your 73rd finish. And Peyton, your first ever finish. Congratulations, gentlemen. Right behind them, our 74th canoe is another all-rookie team. So make it special, all Michigan and rookies. Canoe number 117, this is Devin Woliver and Barrett Bishop, both from Traverse City, and their first ever start and their first ever finish. Devin, 27, is a marketing operations manager. Barrett, 27, is a builder. But today, they are going to be the first time ever successful finishers of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Here they come. Make it special for them. Their first ever start, first ever finish. Devin and Barrett, congratulations, gentlemen, on your finish of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. There we go, our 75th canoe making its way toward the finish line. There's another all-Michigan team. It's canoe number 62. Spencer Opperman and Brendan Berkshire making their way toward the finish line. They are sponsored by Dutch Electric and Vision Source of Gaylord. Spencer, 23 of Gaylord, is a musician. 2 starts, 2 finishes, his best of 70th. Brennan, a student, 22 from Gaylord, 1 start, 1 finish, also a best of 70th. They are going to be our 75th canoe to cross the finish line. That is canoe number 62, Spencer Opperman and Brendan Berkshire. Right behind them, our 76th canoe to cross the finish line will be an all-Michigan and all-rookie team. Canoe number 6, making its way toward the finish line. That is Eric Morton, 36 of Grayling, and Forrest Grenett, 32 of Mansalona, Michigan. And this will be their first ever start and finish. They are sponsored by JBS Contracting and Rowe Professional Services. Eric's a land surveyor and Forrest is a professional surveyor. But first up, here they come. Canoe number 62, Spencer Opperman, Brendan Berkshire. Congratulations on your 75th place finish of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Way to go, gentlemen. And right behind them, make it special, first time ever to start and finish the race. Couple of surveyors, but today they're successful paddlers. Canoe number 6, Eric Morton, Forrest Grenett. Congratulations on your first ever start and first ever finish of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Way to go, gentlemen. Okay, again, we got a couple coming around the corner. All Michigan. Oh, and some local boys doing good. Coming around the bend is canoe number 31. Kevin Ornatowski and Terry Curley making their way toward the finish line. Toward the finish line and our 78th finisher of the Consumers Energy on AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Here they come. Congratulations, gentlemen, on your first ever finish and your first ever start. That is totally awesome. Here they go. Ryan, Christopher, congratulations. As they said, you're 1 for 1. Nice job, gentlemen, on your first ever start and finish. The Consumers Energy on AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Another rookie team in. Congratulations. Our 79th canoe paddling hard to the finish line is canoe number 85. That is Sylvie Nadeau and Gloria Wesley making their way toward the finish line. Women's team and seniors team. They are sponsored by Northbound Outfitters and Treasure Title Service. Sylvie, 51, from Quebec, a police officer. Thank you for your service. Gloria, 66, of Pittsfield, Massachusetts, is retired. But not today. Paddling hard. Their best finish for Sylvie, 34th. For Gloria, 15. Oh, and right behind them, another mixed team, our 80th team, ready to cross the finish line. This is canoe number 50. Bill Mahaffey Jr. and Megan Flack making their way toward the finish line. They are sponsored by Canoe Race World, the podcast. Bill Mahaffey Jr., 45, of Grayling, is a minnow farmer. Megan Flack, 23, from Needham, Massachusetts, is a student. Bill's had 8 previous finishes and a best of 49. For Megan, just 1 previous start and 1 previous finish, and that was an 82nd. So she's going to do better than that. They are going to be the 80th canoe to cross the finish line. Here they come. Canoe number 50, Bill Mahaffey Jr., Megan Flack. Hey, congratulations on your 80th place finish of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Way to go. across the finish line. Here they come. First ever finish, so make it special for them. First start, first finish. All Michigan and a rookie, and they are finishers. Congratulations, Ethan and Elliot, on your 82nd place finish and first ever finish. The Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Oh, our 83rd canoe. Another special one. It features a Hall of Famer. This is canoe number 54, heading toward home. Doug DeLeo and Lynn Whitty making their way toward the finish line. For Doug, his first ever finish. For Lynn, her 44th finish. Congratulations. All Michigan mixed and seniors. Doug, 53 from Gaylord, is going to finish for the first time. Lynn, 72 from Sheboygan, finishing for the 44th time. That's awesome. Big hand, Doug DeLeo, Lynn Whitty, special for both of you. Congratulations on your 83rd place finish of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Lynn, Hall of Famer Doug Musher, retired teacher. Doug is a parole agent, but that was his first ever finish. Congratulations to them. 83 canoes in. We think there's 15 of them still to go. We'll be here till that last one comes in. My name's Kevin Allen from Carroll Broadcasting's WKJC, spinning the tunes and putting together this great sound. From sound effects by Rex Manning. Travis S, 22 from Grayling, operator at Warehouser. Travis P, 29 from Grayling, is a police officer. Thank you for your service. They are sponsored by Warehouser and RT Social House. Oh, and this will be Travis S's first ever finish. First start, first finish. For Travis P, second start, second finish. Oh, so we gotta make it special. For the band at Castiles, Travis S and Travis P making their way toward the finish line. Couple of brothers ready to cross the finish line. It's our 84th team to do so. First time for Travis S to cross that finish line. Only the second time for Travis P. Travis S, Travis P, band at Castile. Congratulations on your finish of the 78th annual Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. And for Travis S, congratulations on your first ever finish. That's awesome. Here they come. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our 85th canoe making its way toward the finish line. All Michigan and a rookie team, and they are battling for Granny. This is canoe number 122, Isaac Strong and Aiden Miller. They are sponsored by Big Bond Sales and SOS Landscaping. Isaac, 22 of Linden, as a machine operator. Aiden, 22 of Linden, also machine operator. First start, first finish. And for Aiden, he said that what attracted him to the marathon is Granny. She introduced him to the marathon. She passed last year, so they are doing this in honor of her. That is awesome. Here they come, battling for Granny. Canoe number 122, first start, first finish. Isaac Strong and Aiden Miller. This is canoe number 122, battling for Granny. They will finish 85th. 85, fifth place, 120, 11 miles. Isaac, Aiden, Congratulations on your finish as you win the Battling for Granny Award also. That's awesome. Isaac Strong, Aiden Miller, Battling for Granny for 120 miles. First time ever start and finish.
Yeah, we do lake and land.
All right, looks like we got another photo finish on our hands here. On the land side, that is canoe number 13. There are women's and youth adult. It's Adelaide Rolls and Virginia Parker. A couple of Texans making their way to the finish line. Well, and on the right side, on the lake side, is canoe number 108, rookie and youth adult. Some more Texans, Stahl and Welch Urban. I believe that's probably why they are paddling together. All right, canoe number 13. Adelaide Rolls, just 18 from Wimberley, Texas, is a student. One previous finish. 66, Virginia Parker, 47 from Martindale, Texas, Executive Director of the San Marcos River Foundation. Two finishes, her best 37. They are on the inside. On the outside, the Urbans, the Stahl and Welch. They are sponsored by Confluence Hydro and Halstead Game Processing. Stahl, 49 from Driftwood, Texas, in land management. Welch, 15, is a student from Driftwood, Texas, and this will be their first ever finish. Wow. The Urbans will be finishing for the first time ever. Here they come. All right, they're going to make it a photo finish on us. I can see that. Adelaide and Virginia on the land side. Stahl and Welch on the lake side as they come to finish. No idea. We'll have to wait for the official score on that one. But congratulations to those four Texans. All right, coming around the bend, I see a lot of blue shirts here, and I see blue shirts out there. That must mean something. Our 88th canoe to cross the finish line. Heading this way is canoe number 59. All Michigan, women's and seniors. It is Marie Chandler, 50 from East Tawas. And Brenda Carlson Brown, 65 from Grayling, making their way toward the finish line. They are sponsored by Clearwater Drilling and Lost Arrow Sports. Marie, 50 from East House, is a landscaper. Her best finish, 89th, so she could have topped that by one. Brenda Carlson Brown, 65 from Grayling, is a well driller. And her best finish is a 19. But the All right, we got another all-Michigan team and our 89th team to cross the finish line. This is canoe number 107 making its way toward the finish line. It is William and Ryan Isert, both from Clarkston, Michigan. William, 27, is in digital marketing. Ryan, 52, is in advertising. Father-son duo making their way toward the finish line. Their best previous finish, 99. So they're going to top that by 10. You betcha. And only one previous finish, and that was 99th last year. Now they are going to be the 89th team to cross the finish line. They make their way toward the finish line. Father-son William and Ryan Isert of Clarkston, Michigan. Here they come. Only their second finish. And they will top that 99th place finish of last year by 10. They will be the 89th canoe to cross the finish line. Here they come. William and Ryan Iser. Hey, congratulations, gentlemen, on your finish of the 78th annual Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Couple of canoes coming around the bend. That first one, which looks like it'll finish 90th, is canoe number 114. It's a youth adult one. Corbin and Joshua Garmsey making their way toward the finish line. They are sponsored by Hendersonville Eye Health and Vision Source. Corbin just 17 from Castalian Springs, Tennessee. He's a student. Joshua Garmsey, 41, also from Castalian Springs, Tennessee, is an optometrist. So it's our first all-Tennessee team. This will be Corbin's first ever, it'll be both of theirs first ever finish. Just one previous start, and they will have their first finish. The Garmseys from Tennessee, right ahead of the Mackenzies, all Michigan and rookie. That is canoe number 96, right behind them. They are sponsored by the Kirkland Agency and Industrial Magnetics, and it will be their first ever start and finish. All Michigan and rookie for them. Here they come. First up, the Garmseys from Tennessee, ready to finish. They will be the 90th team to cross the finish line. Canoe number 114, Corbin, Joshua Garmsey. Congratulations on your finish. And right behind them, Evan and Kyler McKenzie. Evan from Elmira, Michigan. Kyler from Lewiston. Their first ever start, first ever finish. Canoe number 96, all Michigan and rookies, no more. They have now finished the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Congratulations, Evan and Kyler, on your finish of the 78th annual Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Way to go. All right, I heard that cheering. They have stuck around. Our 92nd canoe to cross the finish line, making their way. And it's all South Carolina. This is canoe number 112. Dane and Jim Dobleski making their way toward the finish line. And it'll be their first ever finish. They are sponsored by Ford Motor Company and GSI Technology. Dane, 25, from Columbia, South Carolina, is a law student. Jim Dobleski, 55, from Kankakee, South Carolina, Chair and CEO of Ford Motor Land Development. Today, they're paddlers. And first ever finishes. They've had one previous start, didn't finish it. But today, they're going to rectify that situation. They're going to have their first ever finish of the Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. They will be the 92nd team to cross the finish line. Here they come. All South Carolina. Dane and Jim Dobleski. First ever finish. They started last year, didn't finish. They changed that this year. Dane, Jim, congratulations. You did it, gentlemen. Congratulations on your finish. 92nd. The Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. Right behind them is another all-rookie team and veterans. Our 93rd team paddling for home is canoe number 61. Sylvain Dorr and Patrice Deslores, both from Quebec, Canada. They are sponsored by Munson Healthcare, Grayling. And they are going to finish and start for the first time ever. All rookie and all veteran. Here they come. First ever start, first ever finish, and they're going to do it. Paddling hard down the stretch. All rookie and veterans. Sylvan Dorr, Patrice Deslores, making their way toward the finish line. Both from Quebec. Sylvan is a professor. Patrice is retired. And now, they are ready to finish for the first time ever. First start, first finish. I heard it earlier. You guys are 1 for 1. Congratulations, Sylvan and Patrice, on your first ever start and first ever finish. The Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon, canoe number 61. Congratulations. Up next is canoe number 121. They will be our 94th canoe to cross the finish line. Terrence Foley and Michael Kogelman. They are sponsored by the TP Motel of Roscommon and the Woodland Motor Lodge. And they have the distinction of being the team last year to finish 100. But they're going to do better than that. They're going to be the 94th canoe across the finish line. Just their second start. Terrence, 41 of East Jordan, is a director at EJ. Michael, 46 of Grayling, is a manager. Last year, their first ever finish, they finished in 100th place. This year, their second finish, they're improving that by 6. Only go up from here, gentlemen. Here you come, all Michigan and Masters. Terrence Foley, Michael Kogelman. Congratulations on your finish. The Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon, 94th place this year. You did it. We do believe that there are 2 more. All right, our 95th team, paddling hard toward the finish line. All Michigan mixed masters, and with this finish, they are both going to earn their iron paddles. This is canoe number 67, making their way to the finish line. Roy Sowersby and Nikki Owens. Roy, 65 from Dearborn Heights, is retired. Nikki, 48 from Gaylord, an RN, firefighter, and AEMT. Thank you for your service on that. Best finish for Roy, 44th. Best finish for Nikki, 56th. They are sponsored by Regan Trucking and Bigfoot Endurance Sports. And they are about to earn their iron paddles. This will be their 10th finish. All Michigan, mixed and masters. They will be the 95th team to cross the finish line. Paddling hard. Again, canoe number 95. Canoe number 67 will be our 95th canoe to cross the finish line. Again, Roy Sowersby, 65 from Dearborn Heights. Nikki Owens, 48 from Gaylord. Here they come. Both of them about ready to earn their iron paddles for a 10th finish. All Michigan mixed masters and iron paddlers now. Canoe number 67, Roy Sowersby, Nikki Owens. Congratulations on that finish. Way to go. You made it. And here comes our 96th canoe. All Michigan and rookies. I love that too. This is canoe number 73. Andrew Benkovsky and Townsend Montgomery making their way toward the finish line. And it'll be their first start and first ever finish. They are sponsored by Moville, Elite Property Professionals LLC. the corner, which means we have gotten the last canoe in. Canoe number 73 was the 96th canoe to cross the finish line. Hey, want to thank everybody who was a part of the 78th Consumers Energy AuSable River Canoe Marathon. The volunteer race committee here in Oscoda, Kathy Erickson, the co-chair. Justin Griffith, the co-vice chair. Mike Stevenson, the treasurer. Jennifer Jackson, the secretary. Ryan Matthews, who does all the stats for this. Michaela Erickson, Sarah McLeod, Chris Lovelace, Jason and Kathy Lott, Sam Harmon, Marie Matthews, Ben Romine, Sarah Curley, and Christine Beckner, who all did a wonderful job here at the finish line. Thanks again to Matt and Nicole, the spotters, who were spot on today. Congratulations to both of them. Couldn't do it without them. Looking forward to seeing them next year for sure. You bet. And of course, the man I've been working with for 20 years, and he's been doing it for 22. He's done an awesome job. If you need him for a party, come talk to him. He's done an outstanding job on sound and music today. That's Rex Manning from Sound Effects by Rex. My name's Kevin Allen from WKJC Radio, Carroll Broadcasting. Thank you for sticking around to the very end of this. Congratulations to all the paddlers, and I hope to see you at the 79th next year.